Hey everyone. Welcome to episode 2, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. By now you've probably seen my channel update. By channel update, I mean my first very kind of rambly video about the state of the channel and things I want to do with the channel. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend doing so. I had a lot of fun making it. I was just wandering around in the province of Cyrodiil in Oblivion. So, yeah. My goodness, these loading screens take a very long time in this game. Sweet. Here we go. Okie dokie. Right. I was basically dead. Well, I'm gonna try to keep going here, so let's see what's down this way. Some stuff for crafting. Okay. I don't know how well this is gonna turn out for me on Path of the Damned with this kind of... because I know there's a lot of... Oh, okay. Here we go, yeah. I knew there were some enemies around here, I just couldn't really remember where. Okay, well, I could always go back. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it. Go. Boom. So I can actually already cast Tenuous Grasp, and I'm gonna do that. Get some debuffs going on him. Or her. Sounds like a woman. Oh, I'm already taking a little damage. I'm all scared now. Oh, that's right. I have Gon's... I forgot about that. That's so cool.
Damn,
okay.
missed.
I missed. Oh, good. That's good. Oh, man. Lower level characters,
Damn,
like, it's
missed.
funner. It's funner. Okay. Well, I should go back to school, I suppose. Yes. Now, let's see what Mind Wave does. First time using it. But it's more fun to have a party at lower levels, and it's really fun to have a high-level party, so... Mind Wave! Okay.
Good.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, that's cool. We'll rest when we get back to town. And... oh, I can't wear helmets, because I... The only drawback, really, about... godlike, or that you can't actually wear helmets because their heads are so, like, big and ornamental. I guess ornamental. A lot of their stuff is kind of vestigial. Like, the flames are actually vestigial on the on my character. They don't actually burn people. I guess they can. Well, no, I think they can, but I think you kind of control it. I'm not sure how exactly how it works. I already have a shield. Alright, fuck it. Okay, let's put it in the stash and get going. I'm gonna do my best to...
No problem.
explore when I can. I am gonna go get right to town because I need to rest and refuel. Oh, there's a dude over here. That's right.
Good day, stranger.
This man appears hurriedly dismantling... Let's try this again. This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Oh. Our caravan was tacked. I've been trying to get to Gilded Vale. Hard luck, and I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the veil if you keep to the road, and you haven't far to walk. But you'll want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and a friend of mine. We came out here to hunt some deer. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing. And Pearly, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. Don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, this forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Naunton. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face twists. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. In any case, the forest already... Oh, he already said that. I guess he just repeats that afterwards. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Naunton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles and he went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose, he smiles sadly. And this time, Galawain's favor fell upon the bear. For those of you who don't know, Galawain is essentially the god of nature in this setting. Pretty interesting character. We'll get into it probably a little bit more some other time. Where did you find this bear? In a cave, a ways up that way. He turns, pointing northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast, and I would hate to hear that it took another life. Farewell. Alright. Met a dude on the road, had a bit of bad luck. I can certainly sympathize with that, so... I'm going to turn the volume of my headphones down. Hang on just a quick sec. And that's a little bit better. I feel like I can't hear anything. Alrighty. If I'm talking a little quiet, it's because everybody else in my house is sleeping at this point, so I'm trying to not wake anyone up. So, I really do enjoy these loading screens. They remind me so much of, like, I don't know, the style is so much of, like, older games. Yeah. The city, or town, rather, of Gilded Vale. What a desolate place this is.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
I feel at home already.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree. You know, the one with all the dead fucking bodies on it.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a Beowulf. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
She's hanging from the tree.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
No. Oh. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules. You said something about Hollowborn and Widewind's legacy before? He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. He shakes his voice shakes with vitriol. What he's referencing there is the Saints' War, where a man named Widewind came out of, I believe, a country is called Reitzeris, and he claimed to be the living incarnation of the god Eothas. You'll hear more about that later, but I thought I'd give a little context. I see. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart, he nods. Yeah, I don't know if I want to actually talk to him about that, so we'll just go ahead and go. Well, smell you later, dickface.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or a stable, for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Farewell. Well, so we wander into town, find out that some shit's kind of happened. That's okay. Let's go right over to the inn. I have some business to conduct there in the way of... Yeah, you ain't kidding. In the way of a nap. So... You see 4 people gathered by the door of the inn. Their raised voices and shopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm, his face partially obscured by the hood, but his height and stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Ooh, a fight! One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze focused. You've got a lot of gall mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Adirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
You're not going to take that from him, are you? No, and we're not taking it from you either. Gonna get into some shit again. Let's move over here. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That was really easy. Okay, cool. I honestly thought that was going to be a little bit harder. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face. Isn't he pretty, though? Like, seriously? I love Aloth.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Actually, that was fun.
Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it remains sturdy and fine.
I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire. And both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
A Bewick.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yep. Sounds like a thing that happens. Pretty fucking cool, huh? And you? I sound nothing like him, and I apologize for that. I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. How did you manage to cross those 3 drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
The country was Adir, now that I think of it. I believe the city is Raidsaris? I actually don't remember. We'll figure it out, won't we? That's why we're here. You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. Ah, that. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So, funny little tidbit. They say the owner even tired of the place, just up and left one day. So basically, one of the rewards for backing Pillars of Eternity on Kickstarter was that you get to design an inn. And they tried to contact the inn designer, or the backer that was going to design the inn, and he never got back to them. So, and that's what this is. That is a reference to him. He backed the game and then never showed up. So, to design it in. So a little humor in there. It's pretty funny. Well, so do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Yes, you're gonna follow me straight to bed because I am tired AF, as it were. Yeah, I could probably sell that. Okie dokie. Into the inn. Oh, man. Excuse me while I... Oh! Aloth leveled up. Nice. I will... Sweet deal. Let's go ahead and level up Aloth then. I expect he'll be level 2. Give him some points into mechanics for right now. I need someone to pick locks and stuff and disarm traps. And he's actually proven to be a pretty good utility character in my last playthrough that I used him in. So I've only played through this game fully once. And I've got another serious playthrough that I'm doing, but I've kind of taken a break from it to do this. And yeah, so let's see. Ghost Blades, Console Haunts Parasitic Staff. He gets one more. I know he's got Minnaletta's Minor Missiles. I don't know what he has. I can't remember all of them. Spirit Shield. I have a feeling Spirit Shield is actually probably going to be pretty helpful. No, you know what? We're going to do Ghost Blades. Ghost Blades is a really awesome spell. It's a foe AoE, so it only attacks. It only hurts enemies, which is nice. And the cone is pretty big, so especially since he has got a pretty high intellect. So we'll go ahead and take Ghost Blades. It's a really cool spell. And let's see. Generates a blast. Target does a modest amount to enemies. Yeah, let's go ahead and take Blast as well. Kind of want to keep him at range. He's a little doughy. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. Right, Might 12, Dex 15, Perception 17, Intellect 13. Cool. Cool. You can, there's no way to increase your stats as you level up, unfortunately. Well, it isn't unfortunately. I think that might be the way they built the game. It'd be a little, like, kind of OP. But through enchantments you can get, and resting bonuses at inns and stuff like that, you can get these pretty high. I actually had, my first playthrough, I had a, what the hell did I play? Oh yeah, Wizard. Herder. And I had an intellect of like a 25 at one point. It was fucking stupid, but it was awesome. Yeah, see, his intellect is 16, so he has a high area of effect, and his duration of his spells are going to be pretty dope. And all of his abilities, really, including Blast. Well, I guess Blast doesn't have a duration, but yeah. So... Oh! I never noticed this before. There's a little screen blurring at the edge because I'm tired. Okay, let's talk to this lady.
Good day to you.
Oh, greetings and welcome to the Black Hound Inn, the Innkeeper bows her head curtly. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by way of good meal today, unless you're fond of cold porridge. You only serve porridge? Aloth looks at you and shakes his head quickly. No, shh. It isn't by choice, I assure you. We used to serve some of the finest meals in the Deerwood. We've had a damnable run of luck is all. It's been a bad season for the crops, and we're running low on supplies. I sent Tenfrith up north to stock up. Tenfrith's our cook, you see. An artist with a good roast. But it's been days since he was supposed to return, and we haven't seen any sign of him. I've only just taken over from the last owner myself. I don't know what I'll do if he doesn't turn up. That sucks. No, I'm just joking. I could try and find him for you. Really? I'd be grateful to you if you did. He was traveling through the Valewood. It's probably nothing. A broken wheel, maybe, but I do worry. You see him safely home, and I think everyone in here would sing your praises. Nobody much likes my porridge. Okay. I'd like a room, please. Of course, we keep them nice and tidy. Okay, and from this menu I can rest. Actually, I'm gonna sell some stuff. Oh, that's right, I wanted to use that rapier with him, so... Aloth has leather armor. I don't... scepter and a rapier. Oh, yeah. Trade in all this junk. Give me a few coppers anyways. The main unit of currency in Pillars of Eternity is copper instead of gold, which is kind of interesting. I can't exactly remember why, but it's pretty neat. Excuse me. Does she have any unique items? I don't... No, she doesn't. She had only that 4 stuff. So, okay. Oh, this menu right here is cool. I can actually hire an adventurer, and I can craft my own adventurers if I didn't want to take their companions that they made in the game. But since I love the companions, and I do want to kind of roleplay this, I'm going to do this. So let's go ahead and use sleep and laborer's rest. Kind of a strange dream, I guess. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air she speaks one word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm that she is truly dead. We gained 464 experience. Yay! Sorry to break the tension like that. Yeah.
Sure.
But I like gaining XP. I really want to get to 3rd level so I can start getting 2nd level abilities. Actually, I really don't know how ciphers progress, really. I kind of played one for a little while. I think up until like level 6 or 7. But honestly, I just don't remember. So we'll go back up to the tree